I got sent all the newest fast flags for Roblox, and I'm going to show all of them to you, which can possibly turn your game from looking like this to this. This ultimate fast flag pack I created contains fast flags that some of the best Bloxfruits players, such as Fur999, NoRedZildy, and even myself are hiding from you. I'm talking about fast flags that reduce your ping, improve the FPS, change the quality of the game, and even some secret ones that may or may not be cheating. So starting off, we're going to be using Bloxstrap instead of other things like Void Strap, Fish Strap, Luna Strap, or any other strap. We're just going to be using the standard Bloxstrap. And we're actually going to go to our configuration. We're going to use Bloxstrap as test mode in order to be able to test our fast flags much easier. If you go in here, we go to our engine settings. If you want to copy my settings, it's on. I use 4x, on, 240, double 3 highest. If you wonder why I use 4x instead of 1x, it's because I actually get more FPS when I have my anti-aliasing and my texture quality at the highest instead of the lowest. I did some testing with my previous video. If you want to go check that out, I'll link it right here. But we're going to go to our fast flag editor, and I currently have my personal fast flags all listed here. But I'm going to delete these, and I'm going to first test out the graphic quality flags. First, we're going to use Stu's Potato Graphics version 35. Open it, just press Ctrl A to copy all, Ctrl C, add new, and just either paste it, or you can hit import from file and Stu's Potato Graphics version 3.5, open, and it works the exact same way. Yes, yes, save and close. It's going to connect this straight to Roblox. As you can already see, even things like our party, our home, our icons are all blurred out. Everything's blurred out. If you hit Bloxfruits, even the play button's blurred out, and things like every single icon basically. As you can see, the hair is already gone, and you can tell that the graphics are pretty terrible so far. This is currently what Stu's Potato Graphics version 35 look like. Absolutely nothing is loaded in. They're loaded in, but it's just how the game looks, you know. If you take a look here, swords like Dragonheart, instead of having their normal animation, it'll look more like this. All the animation's pretty gone, all the texture's gone, and the X move, the big fireball charges is basically non-existent, as you can see there. I also like how Sanguine Sea, the little orb, none of the animation's in there anymore. But I think that's, you guys get the point for that. And then we'll move on to the next graphics now. For number 2, we're going to be actually using Stu's Ultra Graphics version 35. New, import JSON, Stu's Ultra Graphics version 35. Let's just enter, close, and now Roblox is going to start again. Here we are loaded in with Stu's Ultra Graphics version 35. The game obviously looks much better than when we use Stu's Potato Graphics. One thing I can notice normally is that the clouds are actually detailed, kind of, I guess. Stuff are loading in actually, stuff like this. It's not the biggest difference. I think one big thing is that it's brighter at least. I don't really see too huge of a difference from the regular game actually. But if you want better graphics, this thing does actually help somewhat, I guess. I'll probably end up using this if I'm ever trying to show something in a better light, I guess. Makes it look better. Maybe for a thumbnail or something. Next, I'm going to go into the player flags. Here I have Brompa's fast flags. And more Brampa fast flags. I don't know which ones he uses currently, but apparently he uses either one of these. These are my personal flags that I always use, and the ones I was using before this video, the ones I will continue using after this video. EME2 flags, these are flags from my personal friend. If you want to use them, you can try and test them out to see if they work for you. They should work for pretty bad PCs. Poke 3B's flags, these are Poke's flags, if you know who that is. If you want to use these, they might help. I'd suggest testing all of them out yourself. Ryzen flags, again, if you want to test them out for yourself, you can go ahead and try that. Sendo flags, I'm not sure if he actually uses these or not. Sokka flags, I don't know if these still work, but when I had them, but they were apparently working before. Doesn't look like they work anymore. I haven't tried them myself yet. Womp flags, these are actually the flags of the person who sent me all of these flags. They belong to him if you want to try and test them out. But we're actually going to go straight into our secrets flags. In our secrets, we have 2 flags. Flint Debug Texture Manager Skip MIPS. This flag will turn your game into, basically you turn your sky into a box. If you want to, it may or may not help with FPS. We're going to try that. Import JSON. We have that one, and we're going to add Defluent Touch Sender Max Bandwidth. This one removes lava damage. If you walk in lava without magma, you won't take any lava damage at all. We're going to load those up and start Roblox once again. Once again, load it up with the skybox textures, and the hair is white now for some reason. Now if I take a look, go outside, you will see that the sky is indeed a box. The sun is now a square instead of a circle. It also removes things like that. Yep, same. You get the same look as the potato graphics, but if you're going to use those potato graphics, I suggest stacking this on top of it to maybe help performance out of it a bit more. And to test if the lava damage works, we are going to need to go to the second sea. Port town. Here we are in the second sea, and I'm actually going to teleport straight to lava. As you can see, I'm using the portal fruit and taking absolutely 0 lava damage due to this fast flag. It's not really the most useful fast flag, but it doesn't really hurt to have it unless you consider this basically cheating. I mean, it kind of is cheating, but it's cheating in the right way, so I don't really see a big problem with it. It'll stop those people that, portal see lava and then just kill you instantly. It's a little fix to that. You can use this if you want to. If you don't want to use it, you obviously don't have to. I personally don't use it because I just haven't added it to my fast flags, but if I do ever go into maybe a war in second sea, I probably will add it just to not die like in a very bad way like that. Alright, what I'm going to show now are going to be the logical processor flags, and you're going to really want to read this first. Basically what it's trying to set every fast flag with parallel tasks and threads to whatever is in your logical processors. Here I have 16. Just right click your task manager, go to performance, CPU, and your logical processors. I have 16, which is why the default for everything's already set to 16 because they're obviously mine. But just open it and then find everything that says 16, and you're going to change it to whatever that logical processor number is for you. The one here, CPU and task manager. Or you can just probably press Ctrl+H, find 16 and replace it with whatever number you find yourself or whatever you want, but obviously use that number that you found in task manager and hit replace all, and there you go. All of that is changed, and now you're going to go into, just put that into Bloxfruits and launch your game and see if it works. And I'm going to obviously show you how to get these fast flags now, and all you're going to need to do is join my Discord server, Hassan's Little Club. Please don't mind the name, it's just don't worry about it. Just go to the Ultimate Fast Flag Pack, and you're going to hit the Google Drive link. If it doesn't work, just send me a friend request, and I'll just personally send it to you, but it should let you open it. You're going to go to click here, and then here, almost there, just one more left. You made it. And then you have the official, most up-to-date version of Bloxfruits. And then you have the ultimate fast flag pack, of course. And you just go to fast flags, and you have everything over here. Your uncapped FPS, disable telemetry. It really doesn't do anything. I don't use it unless you have like 20 FPS. You probably shouldn't use them. It doesn't really do much for you. And you have the secrets, obviously the ones we just went through a while ago. The skybox and no lava damage. Player flags, you can go through those. The pink flags, I do use the ultra pink stability because it gives me more stable FPS, but I don't use the pink tweaks and low graphics. I just don't like it the way the game looks with that, but I do indeed use the ultra pink stability. You can probably try it for yourself. It works for some, it doesn't work for others, just like all these other fast flags, of course. And obviously the logic for processor flags that we just went through. Read this first, please, then your graphic quality flags, and you have all of these different ones that you can try out for yourself. And that's basically all the flags in here. I'll probably definitely update all of these regularly if I do get any extra fast flags, but I don't see that happening in the near future. I don't see why people would keep making more. It doesn't really make much sense. If any of the tips in this video were helpful to you, I suggest checking out this video on the left where I fight the abusive admin Ziolas, or check out this video on the right if you want to learn how to Sokotar boost some Bloxfruits.